really disgusted with the information that I've been hearing is how few taxes these huge corporations pay.
Because I think the time is now that for people in the United States to rally around this particular cause. It's a wonderful, simple thing that we can all agree on, that corporations need to pay their taxes. And, they don't pay taxes because they have the lobbyists in Washington that work for them. And so we have to get together and be as strong as those lobbyists are.
Well, I've been alive for a long time, and I've never seen a government before which has been subsidizing the rich and taxing the poor to get the money for it. And I'm fed up.
I think they're balancing the budget the wrong way. This is the first local event that I've seen happening, and I just couldn't stay home. The war, the corporations, the wealthy that have been making it on the back of everyone else, they need to bear much more of the burden, not the poor and the students. And I just had to come out.
The issue is really simple, that they talk about cutting Medicare, they talk about cutting Medicaid. And a lot of people agree with me that is totally unjust, and that what we should be doing is fair share to people who already have too much money, have offshore bank accounts, and are stinking rich with 2, 3, 4, 5 automobiles, 2, 3, 4, 5 homes, and they're talking about penalizing people who have next to nothing. So that's why we have to do something about fair corporate taxation.
In business these days, it's all about what you can get away with. So Bank of America got away with getting a big bailout from TARP, and which they did pay back, but then they didn't pay their taxes for that year. In fact, they got a huge refund. And so this is trying to raise awareness about the takeover of corporations of the government, and it's becoming an oligarchy, not a democracy. And we really need to raise awareness about that. So that's why I'm out here.
I would love to say that, America's been robbed. It's full of fraud. Our government has been taken over by corporations, and it's very sad.
Do you remember in Network, the movie Network, it was the guy who said, "I won't take it anymore." It's all of us here do not want to take it anymore. This huge bank with $4.4 billion in profits and not a penny of income tax, obscene. And they're cutting funds for schools, for education, for kids. How can they do that when these SOBs are not paying taxes? Verizon too, lots of them, Walmart, they're not paying taxes. It is obscene. These guys pay taxes, there don't have to be cuts. It's that simple. So all of us are here, I think, because we won't take it anymore. Because the people who've never been active are now active. Because we have to be. Because they did it in Egypt and we can do it here.
Leslie has been spending his money.
Thank you, Pat.
He has to advertise this event on the Thom Hartmann show. And he's been doing that for a long time. He is quite a wonderful advocate for things that matter.
But I'll tell you, what I'd like to see is that this is not the last one, that we get more and more and more people throughout till election time, that we keep Obama to his promise, as it was pretty good. It wasn't as good as I would have liked, but it was better than I expected.
Yeah.
And we got to keep him to his promise. But we also have some great politicians in town. And I think the next time when the legislature reconvenes, we've got people bringing up bills about corporate personhood. We've got people bringing up bills about tax loopholes for these guys. We have people bringing up all kinds of really good bills that are germane exactly to this. And I would like to see all these people go to the legislature at the next session and say, we need to pass these bills. Why are corporations people? What's with that?
Yeah.